Now, over the years, we in the UK have built ourselves a reputation of not being the best behaved, especially when it comes to football. We're also renowned for being a bit of a soft touch, though, when it comes to crime, with the latest figures suggesting a charge rate of just 6%. This means that extremely large numbers of people get away with breaking the law because, let's be honest, many of the so-called petty crimes are simply not worth investigating. There's the paperwork, very few police stations, and lack of investment and support, which has meant that our very worn-out police force are struggling to cope. So I can't wait to see how the British football fans fare at the Qatar World Cup. I mean, everything about it is wrong. Let's start with the human rights abuses. The stadiums in Qatar were mostly built by an enslaved workforce of migrants, many of whom have died during the process. At the last count, the numbers were as high as 400. They apparently cost them £5.26 billion to build and about £150 billion for the supporting infrastructure and the transport links. Qatar has a woeful record for LGBT rights. It's absolutely awful. Basically, being a gay man is illegal. Then there's the cost to get there. If you fancy going to the Qatar World Cup to watch the matches live, let's start with the flight. A direct flight will cost you just over £1,000. Then, once you're there, your hotel is likely to set you back £9,000 per night. Even the weather's against you. Temperatures there at the time the World Cup is being played in December can soar well into the 40-degree mark. Now, to watch a match, you're actually looking at more than £700 per game. And what's football without beer? At £11.50 a pint or a glass of wine at £11, it'll literally be just a beer, because Qatar sells the most expensive beer in the world. British fans are going to get a culture shock. It's going to be hilarious. And don't even think about boozing outside the designated zones or in the stadium itself. Anyone caught doing that would be breaking the law and could face 6 months in jail, and I'm pretty sure they don't get a half sentence for good behaviour. The whole experience across the weekend could cost you around about £30,000. And so if you thought that we have a cost of living crisis here, Qatar will set you straight. Football will definitely be coming home.